What up, what up, what up? Though it's your girl Lemon here. Back with another reading for our Mars and Capricorn for the 12th house, Aquarius rising energy. Okay, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This message is backed by Luminescence. Please feel free to leave a comment below stating how this message has resonated for you. If you are new, welcome. Again, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when new content has been uploaded. So Mars, drive, instincts, passion, libido, action, divine masculine. Capricorn, earth, feminine, ambition, rules, authority, government, exaltation, commitment, completely done. Okay, so when you committed to doing something in 2020, it was to allow things that failed to be rebuilt all over again and having the drive to do it. So you may have been like gunning to build something and then everything kind of collapsed on itself. So you had to kind of start over physically, but motivation, spiritually, you didn't start over, you kept going, right? So 12th house, this has to do with devotion to deity, God, or just your universe, your universe, spiritual practices, magic, manifestation techniques being taken more seriously, removing any jinx or blockages that you believed in from a long time ago. Okay, so and 12th house has to do with hidden enemies. So you may think that something or someone may be supporting you that is in another realm, but they may actually be draining you. And I feel kind of like eerie as I say that. But you may also have benevolent energies showing you very clearly that someone is draining your energy, or you're making decisions that you feel like you know are the right ones to make, but you may have the hesitancy to fully believe in it because of previous belief systems that were inculcated into your subconscious from a young age. So calling on different manifestations techniques or spiritual practices to help you undo that belief system and push another one in. And all of this comes with repetition, and over time you'll see your entire belief system has changed based on how you perceive reality moving forward, because you're not looking at it from a woe is me, beaten down perspective. You actually feel motivated to continue to do something without needing a third party. You can do it directly from your own power and energy, which Capricorn is about your personal power and sovereignty. So I feel like Aquarian rising needs to take ownership of their sovereignty and stop placing it in the hands of anyone or anything else other than them. Okay? Being more accountable and responsible for your own sovereignty is how you get to where you are going. Okay, so let's see here. And you know that, but there may be like another something that you've been devoting your energy to that it's time to cut it. Okay, we got Goose. That's the first. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continue your striving. 12th house is definitely about resting. You're too enmeshed in the situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. The Conjure. So you got rest, recuperate, pause for the cause, and then you got the polar bear here. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. And we got the platypus at the bottom. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Oh shit. Okay, I see. Okay, so overall energy is to stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings you already have in your life. So again, giving that devotion to yourself, not to another deity or person or figure in your life. Giving it to you first, and establishing healthy boundaries between you and all other spirits or energies outside of you, having that firm boundary. So you may have been working too hard to please something or someone, and it's time for you to take kind of like a little break so you can refocus and ground yourself. Okay, you may need to affirm what it is that you want to manifest moving forward in your life, so you can, you know, get your subconscious together. Okay, so take time to rest and recuperate other than striving. Okay, so there's something that's going to be illuminated to you that has to do with a decision you made, either to hold back or someone is holding back information from you. Either way, I feel like you're going to recognize it in the patterns that goes on, because Virgo energy is about recognizing patterns. So you may sense that you got to make a decision about something. Like you may have a lot of options to do something, but you may be too tired or too bogged down to really do something about it. And it's because you need to be in this hermit energy where you need to go within, seek the guide within you already. Okay, we got the moon at the bottom, definitely tapping into your soul energy. Your soul is what's guiding you, so let it guide you. Okay, all right. You may need to pull back. You may need to pull back from something or someone for a second and just go within and see what it is that is that belief system. It's an old belief system, or it's an old belief system that you used to have to keep you separated from other people, so you wouldn't get hurt, or you can keep having options, but now you're at a point in your life where the options isn't really your forte. You'd rather just settle in on a final decision about what you want to do with your life and move forward, because you just don't have time for games. And maybe the mystery or the fear of it all is that this is going to be it. And it's like life is malleable. Okay, so again, you're too enmeshed into it, or into the situation, which is very 12th house energy. You do need to separate yourself and keep your boundaries up, because you don't ever want to get lost into something so much that you forget who you are. And you can have a relationship with anything and everyone without losing yourself in it. Okay, take a step back. You got the World card, new chapter. You got the Five of Bows, seeing different sides to one story and accepting them. And then you got the Queen of Bones. Yeah. So there's different ways how you can see someone. It could be a divine feminine energy or someone who's a nurturer. You may be trying to figure them out a little bit too much. You may have all these different scenarios in your head about what they could be doing that may be kind of dark, but you need to come back to the light. I feel like that's what it is. You may have believed that someone can do something to you and you not know about it, and it kind of makes you want to keep your distance because you don't want to be so involved with someone that you give them the opportunity to do that again. But it doesn't have to really be that way, because you already have the knowledge within you. So there's never going to be anything that can really get by you unless you choose to ignore it. And I feel like you can create scenarios in your head according to what your belief system is that takes you back into the dark that you already escaped from. So you get to choose how you want to build your reality moving forward. Okay, so stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully. Okay, you may have to do with a relationship, taking a break or having distance between you. Okay, And then in the love, yeah. Like, you need to just surrender to this, whatever this relationship is, whatever this union is happening into your life. You need to just surrender to how you feel. Stop trying to control your emotions or your feelings so much that you end up cutting what you want out. Okay, allow yourself 10 of Pentacles, like 10 of Drums. Celebrate the relationship that you have. Celebrate the fact that, you know, you don't have to always look over your shoulder or squint your eyes at someone. And maybe you had to in the past, and maybe you were taught to do that naturally, but now is not the time for you to have that type of mindset if you want to be abundant in your life every day. You have to be open to believing that, you know, no one is out to get you, no one is trying to hurt you, and it's only going to happen as you allow yourself to perceive it or believe it. So if you believe that somebody has the ability to get over on you, then they will. If you perceive that this relationship or any relationship has the ability to hurt you, then it will hurt you. Okay? And you got the fox here. Okay? But I feel like you need to surrender to how you feel about this situation. And it does include you standing up for yourself and speaking up for how you truly feel about the situation. It's a choice that you want to make, or something that you really want to say, but you can't hold back or be afraid to say it. You can't do that. 10, 14. You gotta just be honest and let things just flow naturally. Can't hold back. Heal. 9 of Clubs. Fire. The fox marks a transition into a new stage of your life where you have been blessed with an increase in stability and safety. With more safety comes more space to heal. Put that healing work in, or you run the risk of your pain running you. Working with ancestors and culturally competent healers, break from habits, situations, and people holding you back from wholeness. Understand that healing is a lifelong commitment. You will constantly be growing, shedding, and pivoting, but the rewards will be felt not just by you and by those around you. They'll be felt by those who come after you too. Healing is ancestor work. Okay, yeah. So it's like multiple ways how you can view a whole new chapter unfolded in your life, but you have to accept the fact that, you know, the darkest part or the hardest part of the situation is over if you allow it to be over. You have to accept that it's really over and stop torturing yourself, because I feel like you're torturing yourself, but then at the same time it's like, yeah, but I already know what it is. And sometimes negative thoughts and feelings, emotions have to come up in order to show us that there's something deeper within us that is screaming for some type of attention. So just give it the attention that it needs, so you can, you know, come full circle with it and see it from different ways. But you don't have to be attached to it. You can allow it to be whatever it is, and just make a decision, you know, to stay detached and just, you know, sacrifice your old way of being for something new. You feel differently about a situation that maybe you didn't used to feel before. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Okay? But yeah, so if you have a new, I feel like this is like having a whole new way of perceiving life. Especially with Mars and Venus together, you feel complete and whole within yourself. You don't feel like you really need to give so much away to anybody else. You want to savor it for yourself. It's like that for a reason. You may feel like you're going crazy, or maybe you're being a little bit too selfish, but no, you're not. You don't need an outside or a third party or a mediator between you and the divine. That is already in here. That's why you here with the whole body, right? So you don't need to give sacrifices to a deity or a god or goddess to get what you want. You can utilize that information and those tools to help you get what you want, but you don't rely on them for anything. You already have the power. You're sharing your power with them. They've already been here. They're in the ropes, and it's people that are utilizing that energy for purposes that are negative, that you don't even want no ties to. So cut it out. Get rid of it. See how your life change. See how your life work. Stop believing in stuff that you already know is no good for you. See how your life turn around. Alright, so and that's your reading. Peace.
Trying to find the significance of what you mean. Breaking through glass cages inside of me. Surfing and swimming in a never-ending sea. Finding missing puzzles to keep. Crack the cracking for everyone to sleep. Illusions walking and living like zombies. Allowing people to play with my mind like chess piece. Stole the key to my psyche. Now for years I just wanna hide me.